When you walk into a shop and the person working there says, "How can I help you?" but you don't actually need any help, what should you say? That's an awkward moment, right? It is. Well, that's what we're going to talk about in this video. We're going to be going through the things that you might hear when you walk into a shop, and then how you can respond to avoid that awkwardness, whether you need something or not. We'll be looking at lots of examples and lots of expressions. So I hope you're ready for that. If you haven't already done so, feel free to hit the like button and subscribe. And now let's get into the video. What can we say when we go into a store, a shop, and the person working there says, for example, "Is there anything I can help you with? Can I help you with anything?" Right? What do we say? Kind of awkward, that moment, right? Because often when you go into a store, you don't want anything and you just want to look around. So there can be a little bit of pressure, right? It's a tough one. But there are a few common things that are very simple, very easy to remember, that you can use in this situation. And I'm going to share those with you. So when you walk into the store and someone says, "Is there anything I can help you with? Can I help you find anything?" Anything like that. The most common, perhaps my favorite to use is, "I'm just browsing, thanks." That's the one I use most of the time. "I'm just browsing, thanks." If you're with another person, you might say, "We're just looking. We're just looking." You might also say, "Not yet. Thanks." I like to add thanks because it's a little more polite, right? If I'm by myself, I might say, "I'm okay. I'm okay. Can I help you find anything?" "I'm okay. I'm okay. Thanks." Okay. "Not yet" suggests that maybe I will. Maybe I will. But first, I want to just look around. But again, my favorite one, the one I use most often, is just browsing. I actually don't say "I'm just browsing." I usually just say "just browsing, thanks." And I like to add thanks. If you wanted to say no, you could say no, it's okay. And it's not wrong to say no. But I don't know, it seems a little bit too direct to me. So I might not use that, right? But what if you actually do need something? Well, there you might state what you want. "Yeah, I'm looking for a beanie." So the reason they ask is because if you do need something, if you are looking for something, if you went into the shop with a specific goal in mind and you don't want to waste time just wandering around, getting help is good. So when they say, "Is there anything I can help you with?" instead of saying "I'm just browsing," say, "Yeah, I'm looking for." "Yeah, I'm looking for." What are you looking for? "I'm looking for a beanie." "I'm looking for whatever you're looking for." If you're looking for a specific section instead of a specific item, then you might say "the" instead of "a." "I'm looking for beanies" or "a beanie." "I'm looking for winter clothes." That's okay. But often if it's a broader section like winter clothes, we'll say "the" instead of just "the thing." "Could you point me toward the winter clothes?" "Could you point me toward the winter clothes?" Right? That's very common. "Point me toward" means I just need the directions. You don't have to walk me there. You don't need to take me there. Just do that with your finger and I will follow that direction. Okay? Maybe I have something more specific in mind. "I'm shopping for a gift. I could use some help finding a good gift." So there I have an idea, a specific goal of an objective, but I don't necessarily have the specific item. So there, the person, the shop attendant, the assistant, whoever, may be able to give recommendations. There it might be a more interactive process, right? So "I'm shopping for a gift. I could use some help. Maybe you could give me some recommendations." Maybe it's a gift for a spouse or a gift for a friend or something like that. When you get asked, "Are you looking for anything specific?" Same basic idea, right? You can still say, no thanks, just browsing, right? No, thank you. You don't have to say just browsing there because the answer is no, and you just want to walk around and be left alone. Again, add thanks. It's more polite, right? Not really. Means I'm not really sure. Just browsing. Again, my favorite one to use. There again, if you have a specific thing you're looking for, you might, because they've asked about items now. Remember at the beginning they said, is there anything I can help you with? Can I help you find anything? That's a very general request. Are you looking for something specific? Are you looking for anything specific? Do you have? So do you have is a great one to use when you have a general thing in mind and you don't want to waste any time, because if you don't have, I'm leaving. So do you have windbreakers? Do you have beanies? I'm sorry, we don't carry beanies. We don't carry windbreakers. Okay, thank you very much. And then I'll just turn around and leave. So that's when I want to get right to the point. Find the answer. And if I can't find what I want, I don't need to be here. I'm not here to just waste time and browse. Although browsing is great, right? Just browsing is a wonderful activity. Not if you're in a rush. If you're very specific about what you want, yes, Allbirds, do you have them? Now that sounds a little direct, but I don't think it's a bad question. Allbirds, do you have those? Now if you wanted to soften that a little bit and make it, I don't know, a little more polite, you might say, do you carry? So carry is a little more gentle, a little less direct. Yeah, do you carry Allbirds? Do you carry Allbirds? Maybe that's a specific brand that you're interested in, right? That would be very common as well, okay? Now, just a few other common questions that you may be asked or statements that you might hear. These are things that when you walk into the shop, right, the person who is in the shop maybe knows that the question is annoying and that it's awkward to answer it, so they want to just let you know that if you need help, you can seek them out, but they don't want to be too pushy. Well, yes, they could say, can I help you with anything, I guess, but again, you have to then answer, so just let me know if there's anything I can help you find. That's great. This is actually my favorite thing to hear when I walk into a shop. Just let me know if there's anything I can help you find. Okay. Or just thanks. There you can respond with okay, and that's all you have to say. I like when people who work in shops say this right at the beginning, because then I don't have to answer, I'm just browsing, or I'm just walking around, I don't need any help, thank you very much. I don't have to say those other things, right? Hi, let me know if you need anything. That's a little blunt, a little direct, but I've heard that plenty of times, and I still like that better because I don't have to answer any questions. I can just say, okay, or okay, thank you, or just thank you, right? If you need any help, just let me know. Again, I love when they say this because, again, I can just say, okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Ones that bother me are, how can I help you? That's my least favorite because, can I help you find anything? I could just say, no, I'm just browsing, and that's a fine, quick reply. But how can I help you? I have to actually give a qualitative response. Well, actually, I'm just browsing. It adds to the, in my opinion, it adds to the slight awkwardness in that moment, right? Perhaps even worse, what are you looking for? If you're there just for browsing, that's like being punched in the face with, tell me why you're here. That's no good. So if you're asked that, you could still say the same things. I'm just browsing, but it's a little bit, in my opinion, more confrontational almost to hear that. I don't really like it, right? Things like, is this your first time in the store? I'm not a big fan of that either. It's a simple answer. You would just say, yes, it is, or no, it isn't. But I still don't like to be asked, who cares if it's my first time in the store or not? So I guess those last three are just pet peeves that I don't like. But hopefully now you have a good sense of what you can say to respond in a shop setting, right, when you walk in. If you have any questions about this, let me know in the comments. If you haven't already done so, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and also get a free course, Natural English Conversations. That is in the links in the description.